Right, well, now we get into the good bits. The weathering, streaking oil, and sterling mud. Start to make them look a bit lived in and grubby. So I start with winter streak and grime, and I use a ghastly brush. It's absolutely fucked and mangled, full of freaking all sorts of things, but it's all sprayed out like a bottle brush. And what I do is I dip that in the washers, and I roll it up and down the legs and on the back of the model, and it leaves little splatter marks and very fine splash marks with all the bristles sticking out, and it gives a sort of like splashed up look, which is what I'm after for this, because like Army's based straight after the Cath got fucking nuked, so they're running through mud and fucking slush, and they're getting coated in mud and grease and oil and freaking dirt and freaking the detritus of a dying planet. So first off goes on the streak and grime, and you can use this to cover up any little bits you've managed to fuck up as well, because mud's never tidy, and it's you run with mud and it gets flashed up your back. So next part is you don't really let that dry, and you go straight in with the streaking oil. Now this is the streaking oil is an oil-based paint, so when it's placed over the grime, it actually bubbles and holds over, like oil over water, and it creates a really good, like, interesting dappled effect over the streaking grime, and also stains the mud base in various areas, and it's always a random pattern. And then I come in with, while that's still wet, I come in with the sterling mud and just repeat it, and that sits over and spreads really randomly over the oil splatter, and you end up with this really nice random effect of mud throughout all of your models. No two are the fucking same. And it looks really good for mud if you're into mud bases, which I currently am doing. And this whole thing takes about 20 minutes. It's very messy on your fingers and clothes, so don't have any clean models near. Those two guns at the top of the screen got a little bit splattered. I'll have to clear them up. And the next thing you do, and you're going, why is he doing that? Is I'm putting a little bit of white on, and I'm drawing the white on the Auspex, or the little computer. Now, you think I've already varnished it, but matte varnish makes it so much easier to write small, thin lines because it grips the paint very, very well. And I'll come back over in the final stages, and I'll put a bit of double gloss over that so the screen glows. But yeah, this is pretty much how it all went. Freaking getting there. 2 more stages to go, and we're done.